Good morning, folks. The time is 10:15 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on the 14th of May, 2025. Of course, that's the 15th for our friends there on the other side of the planet, those time travelers in Australia, those crazy awesome folks in Melbourne. How's everybody doing today? Not just the folks in Australia. How's everybody everywhere doing? I hope you're all doing well. I really do. My name's Lee. I'm the guy who started the group. Well, I thought it was funny. That group's so funny. We started it twice, my friends, and that was a good idea. And you, my friends, you're you, and I know you're awesome because we were nothing until you got here, and we're awesome now. So what does that say? It says you must be awesome. So what's going on in your lives today, my friends? I'll tell you what's going on in mine, and I'll tell you what happened to me last night. Well, let's start with what happened last night. Last night, I was just, I was surfing the web. I was watching YouTube. I was responding to things on Facebook. And all of a sudden, bang, a window pops up. Your account has been suspended. And this is a real window, not a fake one. Your account has been suspended. And, blah, blah, blah. I got a screenshot of it. It doesn't matter. I mean, I'll throw the screenshot up there. I will. There it is. There's a screenshot. Take it down. And of course I hit appeal, and I believe what happened is somebody reported my account as being a fake account, pretending to be somebody else. And I believe that was done by a hacker or scammer, whatever you want to call them, who are trying to slip their way in and become an admin on the group and take control. Why do I think that? Well, when I hit appeal, the only thing the appeal wanted was proof of identity, which means which kind of makes me think that's why I was suspended. I can prove my identity. I'm not too worried about that. So I believe, and I'm probably being naive, but I believe there's a good chance I can get that account back. But in the meantime and between time, I have this account and an admin account. So if you see Eel Retspmek, that's me, my friends. That's me. What do I think the hack is? Well, I think they mistimed what was happening, but I believe what the plan was to get my account suspended, and then they show up with a fake account and message Gail, my other admin, with the name Lee, saying, "Oh my gosh, my other account was suspended. I don't know what's happened. Can you please give me admin privileges back?" And then they come in and they can wreak havoc and take control. That's what I'm pretty sure happened, because a day before my account was suspended, this is exactly what happened to Gail. Somebody with the account name of Lee Kempster, my name, they messaged Gail saying, "Oh, I lost all control of my account, had to start this new account. Can you please re-add me as an administrator?" And then the next day my account was suspended. So they probably put in the complaint maybe a little bit before, and they just mistimed. That's my theory. Because, of course, my account is suspended, and I did message Gail, but we'd already talked about this before, and I could prove myself. I got a video of me doing F-bombs for my jokes, the jokes that go bad, but I'm trying to record them, and I can share to Gail that nobody else has a copy of, right? So I got ways to prove who I am, but at the same time, it's a good scammy little plan. Honestly, it's some good thinking there. Whoever's doing the scamming, but anyways, that's neither here nor there. So if you see Eel Retspmek as an admin, that's me. Spell that backwards. Eel Retspmek. Take a look at it. Just spell it backwards. It'll make sense. It's like my evil twin. So yeah, that was what happened to me yesterday. Now today, awesome day today. Today is the date of the Calgary White Hat Awards. I'm a nominee. So what is that? Well, the White Hat Awards, and I just want to get this right, so I'm going to bring it up here, my friends. The White Hat Awards recognize excellence in Calgary's tourism and hospitality industry, and I am a nominee. It's my third year being nominated, and I do not expect to win, my friends. I don't expect to come in tomorrow and have a video for you, say, "Hey, I won," No, nothing like that. But it's a great party, and it's really an honor to be nominated. It really is, because this is a big industry, and this is not everybody gets nominated. So cool Cool Beans gonna have an awesome time. And like I said, it's a great party, and we're gonna have a great meal beforehand too. So fun times. It's gonna be a good night. That's what Wendy and I are doing. And what are you doing? I think I already asked what are you doing. So and I told you what I'm doing. I heard from Michelle Finnerty. She left a comment on one of our one of my posts, is Eel Retspmek, saying that she went on a walk yesterday to the Cape Cod Canal. She's a bit sore. It was a long walk, but it sure does look like it was worthwhile because she got this great collage of photos here that she shared. So, great photo there, Michelle. The bridge that she took a photo of where she's under the bridge is the Bourne Bridge. The other bridge is a train bridge that raises up, and she says in all her years she's never seen it operate, so that's pretty cool. Great photo of like a raptor, like a hawk, and I think the other bird that she got a photo of, the one that's in the water, I think it's cormorant, but I could be wrong. I'm no ornithologist. Just great photos all around. Thanks for sharing, Michelle. We always love that. And thanks for wishing us a great day. We are going to have a great day. As I said, we're going to those awards. It's a big party. And folks, you know, I want to hear about your day. I want you to leave a comment on this video. You don't have to go into any detail, or you go into great deal, whatever you want. If you want to share a photo, that's fantastic. If you want to share 10 photos, that's fantastic. If you want to share no photos, that's all right. Just want to hear about your day. Leave a comment and we'll talk about it tomorrow, my friends. All right, I got a couple of great posts that I want to share with you. And, you know, I really got to stop. I really have to stop starting these segments with, all right. But I did. And anyways, they've got these two great posts. One is from Matthew Minton. The other one is from Nathan Boulton. We're going to start with Matthew Minton's post, bringing that up right away here. And absolutely, I am, like, it's 10:30 here almost, 10:25 now. And I still haven't had enough coffee, my friends. Yeah, absolutely, man. Appreciate that. I mean, it's a simple post and all that, but it made me laugh. That's all it takes, my friends, to be featured here. Make me laugh, and maybe your post is going to be featured. Next one from Nathan Boulton, bringing that up right now. And damn straight, I make pizza, and I think you have the right to put whatever you want on a pizza, but, you know, this is just disgusting. I don't mind pineapple on pizza, folks. I don't care what anyone thinks. It's, you know, you put pretty much what you want on pizza. This is gross. Funny post, though, because it's that response down below, right? No, not below, it's the response on top. Awesome. Folks, I really appreciate all your posts. So thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you to everybody for all your funny posts. If you didn't post all this funny stuff, this wouldn't be a worthwhile place to visit, right? And like I said, because I repeat myself, friends, get used to that if you've never watched one of these videos before. 700 and, well, what did I say? Because I can't remember anything. 737,000 members, my friends. Once again, repeating myself, funniest thing on the internet, you and I, but only because of those funny posts, my friends. Keep them coming. All right, and where do we find ourselves right now? Well, let's see, what do? We started this thing with me telling you what time it was. And then I told you what the date was where I am. And I told you what the date was on the other side of the planet. Hello, Melbourne! And then I asked about your day. I told you about losing my account yesterday. Well, it's suspended. Maybe I'll get it back. My Leak Hamster account. Sure, I'm glad I had this account. Then I told you about Michelle Finnerty's day, and then I implore you to share your day. Please do that. Comment on this video. Share your day. And then I shared two posts. One from Matthew Minton. The other one from Nathan Boulton. Both of them funny. Thank you, guys. And thank you, folks, for all your funny posts. And keep them coming. Keep them coming. Then we got to here, and then from here, where do we go? We go right to the bad jokes. What's the best way to watch a fishing tournament? On a live stream. You know, when I was warned that the film contained adult themes, I was really hoping for more sex and less about mortgages. My desire to sing The Lion Sleeps Tonight is always just a whim away. I think the opposite of ladyfingers might be Mentos. You want to know what makes me want to throw up? A dartboard on the ceiling. A skeleton walks into a bar and says, Give me a beer and a mop. My parents used to say, son, to bring you up, we had to make a lot of sacrifices. It's because they were druids. Boeing claims to have invented an invisible airplane. I can't see that taking off. I really have to lose some weight before I go back to the beach. Last summer, I went swimming and the Coast Guard reported me as a Russian sub. I'll never forget my grandfather's last words he said to me before kicking the bucket. He said, Lee, how far do you think I could kick this bucket? I gotta tell you, I am really glad that there are folks that come here specifically for those jokes, because the joke segment of the video is the toughest part of the segment of the video. And you know what makes it a bit easier? When you folks send in your jokes. That's right, send your jokes to wellitheughtitwasfunny.com, and if I use your joke, I'm gonna give you credit for your joke. I don't steal jokes, at least not intentionally. And if I ever do, set me right in the comments, my friends. So send your jokes to jokes@wellitheughtitwasfunny.com, and I'll let the world know just how funny you are. And you know, it'd be even more cool. Why don't you record yourself? That's right, pick up your phone and record a video of you telling a joke and send that to jokes@wellitheughtitwasfunny.com. Also, I'll tell your jokes and I'll show a video of you telling jokes. It's going to be amazing. Let's do it, my friends. Folks, if you can, do us a favor and check out our store. We got some great stuff there. We got t-shirts, we got coffee cups. See, we got coffee cups. We got tote bags. We got stickers. We got a to-go cup. We got panties. Folks, check out our store at store@wellitheughtitwasfunny.com. Let's wrap this one up, my friends. It's Wednesday. I got to go and pick out some clothes for tonight because it's a fancy time. Actually, I'm gonna wear Calgary Flames jersey and represent the Flames. So are a lot of us. It's not just me. I'm not being tacky. But yeah, folks, I'm going to get on with my day. And I'm going to see if that account's unlocked yet, too. But thank you very much, folks, for being here. You know, you've made this group the greatest group in the world, the funniest city in the world. And that's because we're all funny people, my friends. I'm going to be here again tomorrow. Hopefully under this name, maybe under the name Lee. One of the two. But I am going to be here again tomorrow. And I'm hoping you're going to be here again tomorrow. Maybe there'll be some new folks with us. If not, you know what? We're still the funniest city in the internet. Folks, have a great day. All the love.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I think it was funny.
Well, I thought 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 it was funny.